Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Tower of God. So, in the last episode of Tower of God, well, our boys, the betrayal happened, honestly. Like, so we had Kun, and he was doing his thing, and he betrayed everybody at the very end, And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of annoying, but I guess that's all the betrayal we're gonna get, today. I mean, I've had my fill of betrayal, I'm good, And then and then Bam's team took the fucking stage. Jesus Christ. You could not get more betrayal if you took every character in fiction or real life named Akechi. It just seems to be just a recurring thing in media, doesn't it? Fucking Benedict Arnold and fucking that fucking Chinese guy who fucking helped pick Genghis Khan. Lock them in a room, and there would be less betrayal in that room than in this fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so that's basically what we figured out there. Like, fucking nobody on Bam's team was capable of rolling together some thoughts about not betraying everyone. Hot's almost got his shit kicked in, and in Dorsey goes Commando. Which, I'm always fine for that. And she got a new toy, a big sword that shoots green fire. Honestly, a very productive day for Dorsey, like, she kind of got everything. Also, Rachel fucking almost died but didn't, and then Ho died in completely unrelated things. No, accident. But let's get in here and see what's going on, because I mean, technically they won, so let's see. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So yeah, everybody on Kun's team that was not safe, Kun just completely fucked them over, and they did everything right. Oh boy. It's a good thing every character that was actually important was already good to go, huh? But yeah, so I still want to know like what was going on with like Rachel and that big dickhead, like the one that was hanging out with Rack, because he vanished when Rachel died. So is he like a stand? Is he a remote stand? Did Rachel discover the arrow? Has she had that the whole time? This whole time has Bam been going after her? Has he been simping for an enemy stand user? Ugh, jeez. But I still just don't like Bam, honestly. Honestly, like I feel like I'd be like super down for this show if Bam just like they just killed Bam. Turns out, aha, you fools! You thought Bam was the protagonist the whole time. No, you fools! The real protagonist was in Dorsey the whole time. Or Kun, or Rack, or literally anyone else. Even the Gimp is more interesting than Bam. Oh, God. I'm still sick, and this is fun. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, making videos when you're sick is never a fun time. Oh man. Enemy stand user. Yeah, it's almost as if lying about who you are when you're very identifiable is probably a bad idea. Oh, come on! So the gimp just drops out. I mean, that's pretty neat then. Okay then. So he planned that from the beginning. Holy shit. No, Kun, that's fucking brilliant, man. Fucking master of betrayal over it. Oh no, yep. Man, it's a good thing the show's reminding us that she exists, huh? Why is he so small? What the fuck? That. How is that not sabotage? What the fuck? What? I mean, if Rachel's not advancing, then I mean. If Rachel's not advancing, then I mean, yeah, he's got no reason to do so. So unless Rachel's like, oh yeah, no, Rachel, you got enough points to go forward, go on. Like Bam's just gonna be like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Oh, she's fucking crippled. What? But why? What? God, what a fucking simp. Well, are you just gonna fucking just stand behind her wheelchair and just fucking push her up? Like, fucking like just convert her fucking wheelchair into a fucking weapons platform? So, Bam, how about the fact that, Coon's probably murdered so many fucking people is ridiculous at this point. You very small. You rascal! Oh, boy. I mean, I guess technically, with Rack being small, and Rachel being crippled, technically they still have three whole people on their team. She's got a fucking Professor X-ass wheelchair. Oh, I'll give him chocolate. Pour one out for the homies. Time for the traditional prayer. You're dead, that's good, amen. Moving on. The man That's a lot of dead guys. He died betraying everybody and fucking crippled a girl for life. I bet if she could stand, she'd be pissing on his grave. Simp. Simp. Yes, you did. You didn't even read his name in the chat. Can't believe it. Fucking. Just lay it out for it. Like, don't sugarcoat it all then. Okay, then. The most honest an e-girl has ever been to a simp. Okay, then. Okay, but what about with the big gorilla man? You can abandon me too. Look, we're on an incline. Just give the wheelchair a little kick and I'll be off. I didn't know what a miracle was, but the word just occurred to me. It's fine. Uh I want there to be just a big twist that Rachel only fucking came to see him because it would have brought her more power. No, Bam. I need more power. God, she's fucking smashed. God, they're fucking smashed. All of them. Holy shit. Aww. Aw, Hearts just give him big hug. Nothing wrong with a little bit of bro snuggles, it's fine. And imagine how powerful Leroux would be if he fucking got out of his bed every once in a while, huh? They let the lolly lizard drink! Jesus Christ. Pretty sure Knock's too young for that shit. So everyone's fucking leaving then. Okay, so the thief girl's leaving, Ho's dead, Gimp's left. Are they just whittling down all the characters I have any actual interest in? Alright then. Waiting for Kun to do some fucking, like, sus-ass shit. Oh no, the big sheep man was a villain the whole time. Oh god, oh fuck. I really was not expecting there to be some fucking sus shit going on, like, with the instructors. I really wasn't. Well, I guess his Pokemon just has higher attack EVs then. So this enforcer guy just he killed the teacher. He killed the teacher and just climbed inside him, or is that just what's going on? Man, I can't believe they're fucking rigging the test against a knock. Don't they know in anime if you rig the test against someone, it only means they're gonna win harder? Honestly, was not expecting there to be such shit coming from the fucking teachers, honestly. Because honestly, I didn't expect enough of them as characters, honestly. Is Kun straight? Kun is trying to get the fucking instructors to start shit, isn't he? Fucking like, not only is he turning the applicants against each other, he's fucking trying to turn the teachers against each other. What the fuck? Of course. Literally who? What the fuck happened to him then? Fucking Endorsey gave his sword back. Oh, Jesus. Endorsey probably just went up that little girl and went like, oh yeah, I murdered your fucking knight. Here's his sword, little bitch. Oh, what? This man's gonna get fucking exploded, isn't he? Fight the administrator, you shit! For a second there, I thought his fucking he was just making his heart explode. Team betrayal, my boy. These hoes ain't loyal. So he's dead. Jesus. Okay, Kun, what is what's the bit you're doing here? Hang on. Oh god. Alright, okay, so what's his test gonna be? You made a friend? That's very unlikely. Oh, I see. The test is ableist. I see how it is. You're cancelled on Twitter there, my boy. Mr. Deep Sea Fish. Okay, what is this administrator's test then? He read it in a book. Ah, yes. Nepotism. To be fair, if you did half the shit that Kun did, I imagine your self confidence would be real fucking high. Okay, well, bam, you're up then. Time for you to save the e-girl. Oh no, time for the race war to begin. Everybody single him out and laugh. This was Mr. Fish's fucking intent from the beginning, huh? Okay then. Okay, so what's this test gonna be? Like, we're coming to the end of the episode, they're probably just gonna leave us on a tease of it, but I wanna see what some bullshit is. Well, I mean, I'd say some calamities have been popping off since, I mean. But everybody will be pissed at you. Yep. And also, like, who gives a shit about social repercussions if... Because if you win... Wow. Wow, Kun, you sack of shit. If he wins, then the social consequences are irrelevant, because you've essentially become a fucking god. To be fair, Loro is always asleep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hooray! All of the characters we care about, and the people in the background that we don't give a shit about because they're just so generic they're going to die. Everyone help. Hey, so they cut the fucking test short, and yet this shit still managed to go on for like what, like 800 fucking chapters? Oh hey, big fish. Is that big fish? It looked like he was underwater, so I'm assuming big fish. There's gonna be a lot of fish iconography in this. Like, it's like this shit's run by Cthulhu or something. Ugh. Fucking. So I wonder how much of this did Kun plan out? Like, like. He painted the target on Rachel's back. How much. Like, did he expect Ho to be able to actually do enough damage? Like, how much of this is. How much of this is going off the rails? Like, I'm actually curious. Like, how much of this did he plan? Because honestly, he's at a point now where his planning is so ridiculously thought out that it seems like fucking like everything has occurred according to my design. Like he's on some fucking Emperor Palpatine shit. You fucking can't cleave the sheave, my boy. Ugh. I keep forgetting if the show has like a fucking post-credit scene or not. I don't actually remember. Um, but yeah, so that if they win, Rachel gets to continue on, and seeing as Rachel is a oh shit, pardon me. Seeing as Rachel is very much a driving force behind Bam because he's got very little of his own actual fucking um uh motivation, I guess. His motivation is the e-girl. Uh she has to continue. She has to keep being part of the story or she's gone. Um I'm a little annoyed that we lost three characters. Like one of them went out in a story idea, like with like Ho. So that's fine, right? Ho dying, okay. Like this is like a battle royale thing, so yeah, sure. But for the Gimp to just kind of like she's kind of just been hanging out in the background and like looking ominous, and I mean she got a costume change and everything, and then just she's just like just says to Kun, "Yeah, no, I'm gone. The protagonist needs to continue, and fuck it, I'm out. Bye." Like that's really silly and a little annoying. The thief girl, I kind of wish she'd stuck around because I like the idea that she's just like she realizes she's out of her depth, but she's still managing to hang on up to this point. The fact that she just went like, "Yeah, no, fuck it, I'm out. We're all gonna get drunk now. The hoe's dead, and while you're all passed out, I'm gone. Fuck off." That is a little annoying. Um, I'm not really a fan of that, honestly. Uh, Rachel being crippled is something that I think is actually pretty interesting. Honestly, it's it's a neat little wrinkle in her arc and Bam's arc by extension because it's the same fucking arc. Um, and just establishing how fucking Coon just has everything wrapped around his finger. I mean, honestly, I really like mastermind characters like this because they they make the story more difficult to predict because every time something bad happens, you have this thought of, okay, so how much of this was planned by the mastermind and how much of this is the mastermind's plan going off the rails, you know? Like that's always good because it does actually make things harder to think because it's like, oh shit, this bad thing's happening. Oh my god. But then in the back of your head you're just like, did he plan this? Because I mean, that's basically how the Ho and Rachel thing turned out. It was fucked, and he killed a guy essentially, but still. And now he's like going in there and working the administrators. Like that's pretty neat. Rak getting turned into a fucking tiny babby. I feel like the only reason that was a thing is to depower the protagonist team, which is a little silly. You know, like it's like Rak is really really strong, right? So how do you deal with the fact that he's really strong and outclasses just about everybody? Make him a tiny baby, like have an external force just take away his power. Like that's I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if they're doing this the way I think they're doing it, then that's pretty lazy storytelling and more than a little annoying. Um, because it just means that they get to lower the stakes. They get to keep the stakes the same while giving the illusion of higher stakes. That's kind of stupid. I don't like that when um and yeah, Ho's funeral is kind of whack. I mean, as far as they're aware, Ho was a sack of fucking garbage that tried to kill Rachel and just honestly is kind of an irredeemable sack of shit. So I feel everybody being upset at his death feels a little disingenuous. You know, like he kind of took their friendship and like threw it in their face. I don't know. Like, I feel like that's something where I'd be like, yeah, no, fuck that guy. Especially Rachel, because now she can't fucking walk because of him. Um, like Rachel and Bam talking. I mean, as much as I don't like the fact that Bam's entire character arc is just simping for Rachel, like I don't like that. I mean, I wouldn't like if it was the other way around either. Honestly, it's very lazy and very poor characterization. It's fucking stupid. Like them like having that little heart to heart in the meadow and being like, yeah, no, like I'm gonna keep you going through. Like I'm not gonna abandon you. That even though you're a sack of shit, Rachel, I'm gonna keep simping. Read my name in the Twitch chat, Rachel. You fuck. Like I don't know. It was a little sweet. It was a little sweet. So like I'll say that was a pretty cool moment. Um, yeah, just and just we have just like a bunch of shit just getting set up here. You know, like we've got like the idea of Rachel now having to rely on Bam. Fucking Rachel's stand is fucking gone. As is her ability to stand. We've got fucking conflict with the administrators in like 3 different ways. Got Coon being a mastermind. Honestly, like this episode mostly sets up for shit going forward, but I mean it ended strong and it's got me interested enough to keep going. I mean, this is still not my favorite show of all time, honestly. Like I could think of plenty of shows that like I think not this premise, but like do similar shit to this better. But it's still good though, you know? Like it doesn't have to be like amazing and god tier to be good, you know what I mean? Like it's like a solid like 8 out of 10 like for me so far, you know? Like even taking into account like the fact that the first few episodes were fucking shite. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. Like they're keeping the steam, you know? Like a solid 8 out of 10 most of the way through so far. So, hey, I'm down. I'm very much down. But yeah, I think that's really all I gotta say. Honestly, this episode good, episode fun, set up stuff that I'm interested in seeing going forward. So, oh boy, so I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this because I don't feel super good. I need to go get some water. Oh jeez. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments. Whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that's entirely possible. Leave that down there in the comments. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit that share button down below, and if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked in the description and on the end card, along with a list of the people to keep the show up and running. Oh boy. And there's also like some other stuff that you get for being a patron. That's listed on the Patreon page. I'm not gonna get too in today. So yeah, as always, I am Nozz, and I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a